Hey, I'm back with a nail video. I'm going to show you guys how I got these jelly nails. They've got gummy bears on them and Old English letters. They're jelly because they're kind of see-through, for anybody who doesn't know what that means. I use double tips. They look a little rough underneath, but I can clean that up later. But yeah, I love the way they turned out. I love this color. I'm so excited to try this color um, in other versions of this because I'm obsessed with it. It came with a set on Amazon, so yeah, I just really love the way they turned out. So if you guys want to see how I did it, just keep watching. And also, if you guys could like my video and share it, that would help me out a lot. I plan to be more consistent on the channel, so yeah, just keep watching and we'll get into it. Alright, so I'm just gonna start off by, I already took off my previous set and filed everything away and prepped my nails, so now I'm just gonna use some nail prep dehydrator. Put this all over every nail. This and the primer I'm gonna use is gonna help prevent lifting. Also, how you prep your nails before this step, filing, getting, this is self-tanner by the way, can't get it off, is going to help your nails keep them from lifting. So, and then this is just Model 1's nail primer. This and the dehydrator came in a set. There's several different brands of these you can get. This one works just fine. I got it on Amazon. I've actually been trying a lot of Model 1's nail products lately, and they're very inexpensive and they work so well. I love their monomer, which I'm using today, and then since we're doing jelly nails, I'm gonna also just use the Model 1 clear. Really simple. When I first started ordering my monomer on Amazon and everything, everybody told me to get me a secret, which is good, but I, for some reason, just prefer the Model 1. So I just have this, a little dapping dish. I guess we're not that far yet. So what I'm going to do is, I randomly ordered these tips off of Amazon as well. And I prefer my nails really long, but these are not quite long enough for me. So I'm actually going to do double tips. Excuse me. So I already have two different sizes laid out. Either you can glue the same size tip to the end of this, or what I'm doing is going one size down for the ends. I'm just going to take my nail glue. Just going to glue the first set of tips on, and I will be right back. Something I did want to mention while I'm putting on the nail tips is when I'm gluing these tips on, they are kind of curved a little bit. I'm used to using more of a flatter tip that doesn't have as much of a curve, but these ones are great for a different style of nail. These are kind of long. I'm debating if I want to double the tips or not. Maybe I won't. We'll see. So what I do here is, instead of laying the tip flat down when you're gluing it, I kind of have it lifted at an angle. I hope you guys can see that. And I just hold it there till it dries. This will give a better shape to the nail rather than the tips curving all the way down, especially if I decide to double the tips up. They would be curved way down if I didn't lift when I was gluing them on. So see, now it's just kind of up rather than facing down. I hope that makes sense. Okay, now that I have the tips on and I glued the second tip on, it kind of was a disaster. I don't usually do double tips. I usually just buy long tips. excuse me. But since I did order these for this look, I wanted longer tips. I figured I would give it a try. I'd probably do it a little differently next time because this looks crazy. So I'm just gonna throw some clear acrylic over these and we will get to the design. Okay, so I'm back. I just put on the clear acrylic. I was gonna do it on camera, but it was pretty cold in my house, so the acrylic was not wanting to dry, and it would have just taken forever. So, for our design, we are going to be doing jelly polish. This is actually, I already have a whole set with like pink, blue, kind of rainbow colors, but I found this set on Amazon, and it's like this orangey red color, which I'm pretty excited about. It's by the brand Beetles. It comes with 6 colors. I'm going to use my Macart top coat, which is a no wipe top coat. And then I also got this, which I haven't tried before, Macart rhinestone glue, because we are going to be attaching, these are, what am I trying to say? Not jelly beans, gummy bears. They're not real gummy bears, don't worry. They actually came with these little metal things on the top. I think they're meant to be charms. And I just used some tweezers and literally just twisted them out like this. It comes out super easy. But yeah, I wanted to do red jelly nails with cherries on them because I love pink jelly nails with cherries on them. But I could not find any cherry gems on Amazon, and I'm gonna look on some other sites and everything, but I wanted them at Amazon because I wanted to do them super quick. And then I just have these, which you can't even really tell. You'll be able to see once we get them on the nails. They're just old English lettering, and they're kind of holographic or pearlescent. We'll see what we're gonna do with those. So yeah, I filed all my nails down. I probably will not use those tips again if I'm doing an extra long set. They were kind of a pain to double up, and usually I don't have that issue, but I did this time. But you live and you learn. But they're super nice tips. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them at all. It's just, I usually like longer nails. But yeah, I'll definitely use them for other sets. So again, what I'm gonna do is go back in with my dehydrator. I used to not think you were supposed to use or that you needed to use dehydrator and primer on your fake nails, only usually on your real nail to help it stick. But it said on the box of this set from Model 1s that you can use it as a primer for gel polish, and I've used it a few times that way, and it actually works really well. So sometimes I will use a base coat gel polish, but I don't always like to do that because it makes the nail a lot bulkier when you get so many layers of polish on your nails. And the base coat I have right now is really thick. So yeah, I only use it for certain things, especially when I'm going for more of a jelly look. I like the thinnest amount of polish necessary. That way you can definitely see through the nail. So yeah, again, I guess this kind of just helps, you know, the polish to stick. Obviously, we're going to cure it and everything. And see, that's another thing about doubling up tips. It's not ideal when you're using jelly polishes. But it shouldn't show through too much, the line where they're connected. I just have so many other tips I like better that are plenty long enough. But like I said earlier, one good thing about doubling these type of tips is you get that kind of curved look to your nail, which is nice. But you can also buy longer tips that have the curve already built in. So I definitely find doing my nails, like the acrylic process and stuff, usually I just take my time, it's relaxing, but obviously when I'm filming it, I can't sit here for 9 hours or just take my time and do a whole set. So I really want to order the Apres Gel X set, especially now that they are out with super long tips. Before I wasn't really that interested because they were only in super short tips, or short for me anyway. I don't know, sometimes I do rock shorter nails lately. I've kind of been into it depending what design, but my go-to is definitely, I like my nails long. I like them to be an accessory. I would say the only downside to this primer stuff is it smells horrible. Obviously any primer you use is going to have a smell to it, but this stuff is, I mean, horrible, horrible. Okay, so now I'm just going to paint on this. Isn't this color so freaking cute? I thought it was more red, but now that I'm looking at it, it's more of a peachy pink, and I'll most likely go in with 2 coats of it. It just depends how clear I want it and how it looks after we cure it. Even though it's not that red, it actually matches the gummy bears we're going to use super well, so it will work out just fine. I love that color so much. I love anything peachy color. It probably will be more, it looks kind of splotchy, or like more pigment in certain areas. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing okay. There's a viewfinder on this camera, but because I have the camera tilted down, I can't. Oh no! I got it on my cow print shirt. Oh well, it'll come off. I love this shirt I'm wearing. I got a bunch of stuff from Shein, which I've never ordered anything from them before. And their stuff is so cheap, which I was kind of worried about. I'm like, is it even worth getting? But I was watching people do hauls on YouTube, and the stuff looked really good, so I ordered some stuff, and I might make a video about what I got, but I'm not sure yet. But I was very, very impressed with the stuff, and I pretty much spent what I would spend on one outfit. I got like 10 different items, and the quality of the stuff is not bad. It's very fast fashion, of course, so I'm not sure how long the pieces are going to last, but with fast fashion, I mean, things are going in and out of style pretty quickly. I'm also not very sure how I feel about some of the fast fashion sites and how they produce some of their, or most, I should say, probably all of their products, but that's a whole nother thing. You can tell I'm taking macroeconomics in school. We're learning about all that. Now I have to decide if I want to do two layers of this, or do I want to leave it this clear. It's kind of cute, this clear, but I kind of want the streakiness to go away, so I might need to do 2. Okay, we'll see. I'm going to cure this in my lamp, and then we'll try a second coat, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like after it's cured. I think I am going to go in, even though I love that color and how jelly-like they are, because I did use double tips, I think I am going to go in with a second coat. Had I not done the double tips and had that line there at the end of the nail, I probably would leave it where it's at, but it'll still be jelly with 2 coats. The stuff is very see-through, so, that's how it's supposed to be, obviously, but I really like how it looks with just, I don't know. This is too opaque, I think. It's just gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be. I will be putting the jelly bears on. Why do I keep saying jelly bears? Gummy bears. I think I'm thinking of jelly beans and gummy bears. But obviously that's not going to cover the whole nail, and I don't know if I'll be putting them further down on the nail or higher up, probably more higher up. And then I'm going to be putting the old English letters. Yeah, I think I like this more before I put the second coat on, but this is still really cute. I love this color. It came with two different color greens. One of the greens is very similar to one I already have. Then it came with a blue, which I already have, and a pink, which I already have. And then it came with this one, which obviously I don't have. So I guess I kind of bought it for this color and the other green. So I'm going to cure this and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like with two coats. I went ahead and put two coats on both. You can still kind of see those lines, but I definitely want to keep the jelly feel. I definitely can't wait to use this color when I'm using regular clear tips that I don't need to hide anything with, but either way, it'll still look good. Also, I'm bummed out because I got polish on my shirt, but oh well. So, something I just figured out, which is really annoying, these holographic pearlescent Old English stickers. I was looking forever on Amazon to try to find some this size, and these are so cute, but they do not have every letter. They're not the ABCs. So I've been sitting here forever trying to figure out what I could spell on the three nails that will not have gummy bears. So I think I'm just going to put Nene, which is my girlfriend's name. That's what our son calls her. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to take these gummy bears, and I'm wondering if I should top coat this first. Actually, you know what? Before I top coat it, I'm going to put the stickers on. So I'm just going to take these little tweezers. I'm kind of trying to be careful not to budge my nails because they do have that sticky top coat. Or, you know, gel polish when you cure it, it's sticky. But I like to put any decals on before I put a top coat because they just stick better. So let's try to get this off here. I'm going to start with an N. Yeah, I'm like, what are you supposed to spell with these? There's like the most... Okay, so teddy bear, not teddy bear. They're just the most random letters. Like, there's like an A, a Z, a bunch of Z's, you know. Like, what am I going to spell with this? Nothing I could think of. And now I know these don't show up very well on this color, but I wanted the kind of monochromatic look, so I was doing this intentionally. So I'm just going to push this on here. Okay, I'm actually going to cure these as I go. Oh, come on. That way I don't have any mess ups. So I'm just going to top coat this. I'm actually going to top coat any nail that I will be putting the gummy bears on as well, just because I don't need that sticky layer for anything, since we'll be using rhinestone glue. Hopefully the new glue I got. The new rhinestone glue will be nice and thick to hold the gummy bears, since the gummy bears are bigger. Luckily, the color of gummy bears I'm using, actually the pink ones I'm using are actually thinner and have a curve on the back, so they should fit the nail pretty nice. I was debating if I wanted to go all out and put gummy bears on every nail, but I think they're a little bulky for that, and I know anything that's bulky is going to get caught in my hair and all that, which I do it anyway sometimes, but I think I'm only going to put them on certain nails this time. So, put some top coat on this nail. I think I'm going to have to grab another bottle of top coat. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to hold it in frame. Like I said, this is just a clear top coat. It's a no wipe, so after you cure it, it is not sticky. And I usually just cure everything for 90 seconds or so. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this in the lamp and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the polish on, I got the letters on. They're they blend in quite a bit, but I actually love that. Like I said, I was going more for a monochromatic look. So now for the gummy bears. So not all of them are like this. I ordered a bunch. It came with a whole bunch of colors, and like I said, I just took the little metal piece out. So I'm actually going to take my drill and my coarse bit, and I'm going to kind of rough up the back of it, just right in the center where the glue's going to hold. That smells really horrible. This is just going to give the glue something to grip onto. Sorry, it's slippery. Sorry for the noise. I have my window open due to all the fumes. Come on. Luckily, I decided to go with this color because, like I said, these ones kind of have a curve on the back, so I still have to take the middle piece out of this one. So I thought I was going to do some pink ones too, but decided to stick to these. Okay, so now that that's all wrapped up, I'm just going to kind of clean these off. Take the metal piece out of this one. I'm going to clean up this dust and wash my hands real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I roughed up the back, I also kind of roughed up a little bit where I'm going to be putting the gummy bear, just like I said, for the glue to stick. I've never used this rhinestone glue before, but I've heard pretty good things about it. So I'm just going to take it. I don't know how thick it is. I hope it's thick. That way it kind of builds a... I do have poly gel too that would have worked for this. But poly gel is a lot thicker, and I don't want to add any more bulk than I am with these gummy bears. Obviously they're very bulky already. I'm just gonna place that there. Kind of played around with where I wanted to place it first, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this real quick just to get it to hold. And then I'll add some more of the glue around the edges just to really give it a good base to stay on there. That way too, it'll kind of fill in the areas where my hair might get caught or other things, because that is not fun. Okay, I'm gonna cure this and I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I cured that, and then after I cured it, I went through and kind of filled in the cracks with this. That's what's nice about this glue, is it has that skinny top. Yeah, I just kind of filled in the cracks and cured it again, and it feels like it's on there so nice. It's heavy, obviously, because they're pretty heavy plastic, but I just love the way that looks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fasten the rest of these on here, and I'll be back. Alright, I got the bears on, I got my top coat on. I freaking love the way these turned out. They're very bulky, but I've had a lot more stuff on my nails than just these. I cannot get over how cute these are. I love them. I just like that you can dress super casual and you still have this edge to you because of your nails. And I actually kept two of them out with the little thing on the top, and I think I'm gonna make earrings out of them. I mean, my earrings will match my nails. As far as this glue goes, I love it. If you do any kind of nail designs, whether you do acrylic or not, and you're using rhinestones, I highly recommend this. It's thick enough to hold on things like this, but it's thin enough to where you can use or put on smaller rhinestones as well. So yeah, I love them. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys like more in detail nail videos, like showing me doing acrylic and prep and everything, please let me know if you prefer it that way. Like I said, I was going to show it today, but since it was so cold in my house, it would have been an issue. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you try it out, let me know. All right, thanks. Bye.